I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money.
Hello and welcome to this special radio talk show here that the TSM or Stage Media for short put down in special Liberian English to help you get the correct story from all the story that you hear on the radio, that you read in the newspaper and on the internet. My name is Seo Watusin, your TSM special or Pidgin English talk show friend. The first story here, one internet news group where they call Jide Hard Talk, it put it down on October 31 and said the big person for the lawmaker house of senator, what they call President Pro Tempore, Mananyomdi Kaka Lauren, was sick by way. In fact, she will get stroke. The stroke is a bad sickness that when it happen to you, and particularly so when it be too serious, it can break you down. With something like this here, and they kind of big person here in the government, TSM decided to check. So they went to check the big person in charge of news matter in the senator office, Mr. Henry Kamo. And Mr. Henry Kamo said, well, Senator Nyomdi Kanga is not in office today because she not well. TSM also made contact with Senator Nyomdi Kanga, but the senator did not send back any message at that time to TSM. So TSM continued to check. But after some hours, Senator Nyomdi Kanga sent back message to the TSM to say that yes, she was not feeling well. In fact, she went to the hospital for the doctor to do check her up. She also said after the hospital check, and I read now, she said she was okay. So TSM decided to check this story here Google to find out really the truth. And they find out that the story that the news group they call Jide Hard Talk put down to say Nyomdi Kanga Lauren, it was sick by way that she gets stroke. This one here is not correct. On October 16, 2024, one of the lawmakers from Bapuru County, Representative Luther Collins, he put it down to say that some lawmaker then brought money and divided it among their friends then so that they can take the big person Fanatic Kofa, who the speaker, from office. Representative Luther Collins said they gave him $15,000 and they said that when they finish moving the speaker from there, they will come back and bring $10,000 to divide it with them again, making it $25,000 for each lawmaker to hold it and move the speaker from there. Representative Luther Collins said two representatives are really behind this thing here, that James Collet from Bon County and one representative from District 2 in Mankibi County they call Clarence Gar. Representative Luther Collins also said the number 2 big person for the government of Liberia, Mr. Jeremiah Kuhn, and then the number 2 big person for the lawmaker House of Representatives, what they call Deputy Speaker, Mr. Thomas Fala. Then the big person for the Liberia Water Company, they call Water and Sewer Mo Ali. And then the big person for the government, working house in charge of transportation, Mr. Salif Talo. These are the main people who give him money out to the representative for them to do this thing here. So with something like this here, TSM found out that this is a serious matter. They were here, they called it bribe to get somebody cold water to do wrong. So TSM decided to check all this one here. One of the other representatives who signed the paper here for them to move the speaker from there, that Julie Fatuma Wia from Lofa County District 2. Julie Fatuma Wia say from time to time she be inside the lawmaking household. She be making sure that things ain't go the proper way. Things that they do in her house, it must be clear. It must be open and be clear. She's called it accountability and transparency. Then she said with all the things she be talking, the speaker, he not won't listen. He not won't pay attention to them. With that one, what Fatuma talk, it still not leave everything clear. So whether that people, they really inside the corruption business here, making bribe, taking cold water to move the speaker from there, TSM still decide to check. Before people will look again, the government house that is fighting with corruption, they call Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission, a put paper also to say, if you know that there is a problem in the lawmaker House of Representatives where people are talking about people getting bribe or cold water to do wrong. So for this reason, it will look in the matter. So to still find out whether this thing that the representative from Bapuru County talk, the TSM decided to make contact with especially some of the representatives there who need the call inside this thing here. One that James Colette from Bond County. James Colette said from the day they were voting for the speaker in the House of Representatives, he was never on the speaker's side. In fact, he voted against him. So he said, if they see anything that the speaker doing that people want to move him, nobody now need to pay him for him to join the group. So nobody now get him money. Well, all the checking they do from this place to that place, they found out that Representative Dr. Colin from Bapuru County, the thing he talk, he now put proof outside. One page on the internet, they call it Worldwide News Blog. This particular one here, on October 20, it talks say one Jonathan Lee Pratt. He get other name they call JZ No. They put it on the internet that they remember building a big house, what they call mansion in Liberia here. So the same blog here, they put it down the other time to say that one Maurice Touch Gifro, what they call Carlos CRC finished building a big mansion for $1 million. After the particular blogger here say Mr. Jonathan Lee Pratt, he finished building a mansion for $2 million US. So TSM decided to check all the one here. 2 pages then for this particular man. Mr. Touch get 2 pages then. One Facebook and the other one they call Twitter to check. When they went to check, they don't see nothing there. Nothing that they say on the main Facebook page or on the other one. Even on the main WhatsApp page, they not see anything there. TSM contacted Mr. Tosh. He said, no, that thing what the people talking over there, that's not true. The whole information that's also false, what they call fake. So TSM decided to go on to check and contacted Mr. Jonathan, the blogger here, who put all the thing down. Then he read back and say the particular thing that you see here, so that blogging thing. We mean you can write anything, meaning you can write anything. TSM will look again that message where he put on his page to talk about the thing that that blogging thing. He finished taking it from there. He take it down. So TSM do all the checking. And they found out that even the picture there of the house where they put by it, that different picture. They take the picture from somewhere and put it down side by side. They get the way they get the thing and the technique on the internet. You can do that thing when you finish facing something like this. People will think that true. But then for people to check it, they also get some technique there, what they call software, they call Yandex. When you put it on it, it will tell you that this particular story here or the picture here, if I will tell you where here they take the picture and what place they take the picture here. So TSM do the one here and find out that all that thing there was not true. In fact, TSM found out that this man do this thing here so that he can get plenty of people then to start following him on a internet page there. On October 17, 2024, some member of the Lawmaker House of Representatives, that people, they put it down to say that their B person, Fanatic Kofa, he was doing plenty corruption. So for that reason, they want to take him from office. Some of the crime they put on him, they say, the time he was number 2 speaker in the house, they put money in the budget for his office. But that man go and spend more than the money that they put in your office. So they say this one here, that corruption. They say, in fact, they are showing that the money what they put down in the office, the man go spend the money, it reach $4,038,687 that the one he spent. And they say the money when you check it, he spend more money more than the one that they put in the budget for him. So TSM decided to check all this one here. And when TSM they check the budget for true, they find out that the particular money where they say Speaker Kofa spent the time he was number 2 speaker, is true. He spent that particular money. He overspent a budget because the TSM checked the budget from last year because the last year 2023 around that time he was deputy speaker and that number 2 speaker, and they put that money down. One Liberian man who always written on the internet, and they call him Martin Colley. On October 9, he put it down to say one of the senators from Masurado County, Mr. Abraham Dillon, he received more than 96,000 US dollars. He said, beside the one here, Mr. Abraham Dillon, he get $10,000 in a budget for he to go around the county. Beside that one, they get $45,000 there for him to buy a car. Mr. Cody put the thing outside right after the government minister who in charge of business matter, the Minister of Commerce, Mr. Amimoda, he resigned. Because why? There were plenty of hala over some kind of car he buy, and the car they say it was $96,000. This one, the man and I, all the person know that true. Went back on the first, so Amimoda see he said no. He now want a need to continue to support, so he need a government job. TSM then go to ask Mr. Abraham Dillon about this thing where Martin Colley say. Mr. Abraham Dillon say all that thing where Mr. Colley talking about so and other people that's so political matter they doing this thing here for. He never get no money like that. In fact, the money where they put inside the budget for him to buy a car, he even said get that money there yet. From there, the TSM still checking whether they think that true. Contact one man who used to be a member of the lawmaking house, Mr. Akaros Gray, but he was a member of the House of Representatives. Mr. Akaros Gray said the time he was there, the only thing they used to have there for the lawmaker House of Representatives, so send the assembly 3. If you take the speaker from there, the number 2 speaker, then they are assembly 1. They only used to get money for gas or for petrol. And other thing that where Mr. Martin Colley talk about, they used to get it. But them in the House of Representatives, they used to get it. But anyway, he can't talk for the House of Senators because he was not a member. TSM also turned around and went to one of the senators in the lawmaking House of Senator from Bon County, Senator Prince Mori. Senator Prince Mori said, no, that thing what the man talking about. He said the senator, where they can get one more, that $8,000. Then to the $8,000, they put $2,000 over there for petrol or gas. Then they also get $10,000 for them to go to the place then where they representing in a lawmaking house, what they call constituency visit. TSM turned around and decided to ask Martin Colley to really still bring proof. Martin Colley, he tell them, he said, you all go back to the budget here what they put down for this year. So TSM went there. Yes, some of the things where TSM found out. $290,000 US for the lawmaker then, for them to go and visit the place where they're standing for, what they call constituency visit. You got $1,076,583 for petrol or gasoline. And then they pull $3,319,265 for their money, meaning the salary then what they're supposed to get. You put that all of them that they put together so that they bring the money here. With all these things here, what they find out, TSM did not see anything what they call furniture. They not see no money that the people put in the budget for furniture. You know, the furniture then that the things and where you're supposed to buy when you get office to put in your office, the table, the chair, the other things to face up the office. So with all these things that Mr. Okoli talk about, Senator Abraham Dillon to say he get $96,000 and $45,000 for car and then $3,000 for scratch car, all the one here is not too correct. But to say that Mr. Dillon is getting $2,000 for petrol for month and then $10,000 per year for to go visit people then, all these things here is correct. One news lady, or what they call journalist, Gama Lomo, she writing for one internet news group they call News Public Trust. She put it down to say that the big person for the government money collection house, they call Double Jala finally resigned. He said he now want to join again. This one, Gamen Lamo put it down because it comes from hala that been going on between Double Jala and the old Minister for Commerce, Mr. Amin Muda, concerning one car that Mr. Amin Muda get. They say the car here that $96,000, and that Double Jala was the one who gave the money to this person here. So the hala was going on between there. Then Amin Muda say he not want that kind of noise. He didn't take money, so he leave the job. But then he will leave Double Jala now. So they say Double Jala too, he finally resign. One Liberian lawyer, Lawyer Asa Jackson, He said this one that they're talking about Mr. Dabajara, the only thing that Mr. Dabajara need to do now is to lead the job because anything here is spoiling his name. In fact, Mr. Ase Jackson said it would be a good idea if the president of Liberia, Omencho Bwaka, can talk to Mr. Dabajara to lead the job here. Well, with all the things going back on the forward, TSM decided to check to really find out whether Mr. Dabajara actually finished lead the job or he resigned. But when they went to check, Mr. Jara now resigned. In fact, Mr. Jara talked, he said, and I resign here. Me, I still the B person for the government money collection house they call LRA, Liberia Revenue Authority. And so, with something like this here, TSM found out that the story where Madam Gamal Lumopo also had to say that man, he resigned, is not true. Well, this is all we have for you on the Stage Media Pidgin English radio talk show, bringing you stories that TSM finished checking you hear on radio, in newspaper, and on the internet. Checking out true story from the first one then. My name is Seo Watosi, your TSM Pidgin English friend, and I want to say thank you for listening to this program here. We will come your way again. Bye-bye and God bless you.